Today's top news headlines. Prime Minister Modi to hold COVID-19 review meeting today. Marathon sensitize people on importance of voting right. And 1 dead, 4 injured after explosion in washroom. Hello and good evening. Welcome to Pony Television, giving you the latest English bulletin at 7 p.m. I'm Loving Rimai. Now let's get to the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair a meeting on Thursday to review the prevailing COVID-19 situation in the country as cases of its new variant Omicron are rising. India has so far reported more than 200 cases of Omicron variant, with the national capital leading the tally. As of Wednesday, the city has reported 57 cases. It is followed by Maharashtra 54, Telangana 24, Karnataka 19, Rajasthan 18, Kerala 15, and Gujarat 14. Jammu and Kashmir has reported 3 Omicron cases, while Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh have 2 cases each. Meanwhile, the overall COVID-19 tally in the country stands at 3,457,58,481, including 4,78,325 deaths. The country's active caseload currently stands at 78,190, the lowest in 575 days. While the cases in some states are seeing an upward trend, the nationwide daily tally is hovering below 8,000 mark. District Election Officer of Imphal East organizer Run for Democracy Marathon as part of systematic voters education and electoral participation program sweep activity on Thursday. The marathon started from DC Complex, Imphal East, and covered several localities of the district. Speaking at the event, Imphal East Deputy Commissioner Ketrimayum Dina said the marathon was to sensitize the people on the importance of voting right, as Imphal East is included in the least number of voters exercising their franchise as per the report released by Election Commission of India. The aim of the marathon was also to spread message to the public to help ensure a free and fair election, Dina said. Imphal East Superintendent of Police M. Pradeep, who was also present at the event, said the marathon was to inform the public to choose right candidates via peaceful election.
Voting it was my amadu you promote a boy in a sense about marathon. So the voter assembly tara the giloin the white publicity tawzaraga atopa yawning ba angang sing satra sing then ahan loinamak yawraga since participant mayama saruk yagadawri ngasigi marathon asida sigi marathon gi road asi anan akhoi sidagi DC office tagi flag off tawraga Porompat crossing Paurani duga nongwibungom chatlaga palace compound Pauraga, then advanced hospital Paurani duga Bamon Lekai, then all Tumbutong Pauraga, Singjamai rom the Matet Amayoraga, Singjamai bridge from the Gi, Congo Bazaar crossing from the Laaga, then Ayangpalli road, and then Porompat crossing, and then the end point will be DC office complex.
And mayam sinanga saigi healthy oiba moongda marathon se chelaga at the same time akhoi lakliba assembly elections gi awareness to oiba, and at the same time marathon asina akhoi da mayam na paujel piribasi we look forward that akhoi free and fair election oiba adagi amasung peaceful election oiba adubo peaceful election oiba free and fair habasi mayam na participate toba democratic oiba violence the indulge to the bida masagi opinion do mayek sengna phongdok pirga tomoy sengna phongdok pirga akhoi gi mathangi lakpa term asida mayam gi asengba representative na mot sellaga we look forward that there will be a very nice government.
One person died and 4 others were injured following an explosion at the Ludhiana District Court complex on Thursday. An advocate who was present on the spot said the blast occurred inside the public washroom on the 2nd floor at a time when the district court was functioning. Ludhiana Police Commissioner Gurpreet Singh Bular said the area has been sealed and forensic teams will collect samples from the blast site. Replying to a question on preliminary investigations, Bular said the source of the blast is unclear as of now. One body has been recovered. The person was either carrying the explosive or was very near to it. We are awaiting the arrival of an NSG team from Delhi. The 4 injured are out of danger, Bular said. Police have cordoned off the area and fire tenders are on the spot. Minutes before the blast, hearing of a rape case against MLA Simarjit Bains had taken place, in which Bains had filed an application in response to non-violable warrants issued against him. However, this was in the courtroom on 5th floor. Advocate Harish Rai Danda, SAD leader and counsel for the complainant is in the case, said the blast happened seconds after I left the building. Maybe I was the target. It is a complete administrative failure of the Congress government. Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Chani blamed anti-national forces for trying to disturb the peace in the state. In the last 24 hours, 16 fresh COVID-19 cases were reported in Manipur after testing 1,346 samples collected during the same hours. One death was reported according to the Manipur government COVID-19 Command Control Room. Manipur's COVID-19 case tally has spiked to 1,25,685, while the death toll has climbed to 1,999. The positivity rate was recorded at 1.2%. 3 persons were discharged after recovery from the disease. A one-day political conference was held today in favor of Lamlai MLA Ketrimayum Biren Singh at Sabungkhok Playground in Imphal East. Ketrimayum Biren is running in the Manipur Polls 2022. Around 1,500 women from BJP Mahila Morcha of Telochana Gram Panchayat were present at the conference. Addressing at the event, MLA Biren launched a scathing attack against Ketrimayum Ibomcha, his rival aspiring candidate, and said there are many addicted workers of Ketrimayum Ibomcha who have not been given any opportunity despite promises. He also talked about the Jal Jeevan mission initiated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and vision to provide adequate drinking water to every household, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas, and hailed the Prime Minister. He also talked about the benefits of Go to Village, Go to Hills, Miyam Ginumit, Hill Leaders Day, and Chief Minister the HIC program introduced by Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. MLA Ketrimayum Biren also said the cleaning of Naibi River, Pawa River, Itam River, and Karban of Napet was not an easy task. He appealed to the public to open their eyes and choose a right candidate for the upcoming state polls. A house campaign was carried out in support of O Nabakishore Singh at Thinungai Mayai Lekai of Bishnupur district on Thursday. During the campaign, O Nabakishore, a retired chief secretary, assured the Bishnupur electorate that if elected in the upcoming Manipur polls, he will focus on development works such as providing safe drinking water to the residents and ensure timely availability fertilizer to the local farmers and provide job opportunities to the educated youths.
사나로이싱 나하론 허글러브싱시나 사나버기 사나봉 펑더버세 아이 가리곰바 MLA 가져봤다라거디 MLA 로컬 에리아 판다기 Mogi Sanabung Shelaidana, Sanabung Shampa Sagani, Sinatana, Masagi, Bishopur Kendra, the Tabak Pangdava, Naharon Mayamsing, Sarkari Tabak Panganba, Bianke Loan Pihanba, Masana Business Togana, Makona Marundong, Lemna Vazo A, Hona Zagani.
Khoi Hi Industry, Lamboy Khong Nang Khong, distributed its products to the inmates of destitute children home at Dera in Imphal. Newton, marketer of Khoi Hi Industry, said they are providing nutritious food items to the children and that the honey industry will provide the items to other children homes. He further said Khoi Hi Industries has begun gaining popularity because it's a successful business.
aduga same mane mokoi product mayam se aduga khoi gi sumaina old age atagi children's home mayam je khoi company ne sai tare ko sigi afaba khoi company da puthoi afaba product mayam se khoi na sumoi da pining he ba ko aduna khoi na si satpa khot pa je dum howe ba ko hai mayam si da dum pining bai tare khoi gi afaba poching sai tare ko aduna khoi se ngasi laksa ban hai tare khoi gi product mayam se puraga mahau su tanghan ba adagi di afaba promotion su oi boina hai tare aduga khoi gi afaba chinjak se khoi na mi myam se khanganing eba haide khoi haide bakery ore any food product haide market di competition jam wang le re ko adagi khoi na tonga na unique oi na haitare ko akhoi pochi gi kana basi kaino adu do khoi utning bhai tare myam se da.
Let's take a short commercial break now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anaba singi hidakapa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medlane Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pungkun mari chukna adom yumda latuna hidakapa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ke anaba sing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medlane gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call tawna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store dagi Medlane app download tawna booking tawi.
Welcome back after the break. The Youth Collective Manipur YCM has dashed off a representation to the Chief Election Commissioner of India over the escalating pre-poll violence in Manipur in the run-up to the 12th State Legislative Assembly polls 2022. The copy of the representation was also submitted to Union Home Minister, Manipur Chief Electoral Officer, Manipur Home Minister, DGP of Manipur Police, and Thoubal District Deputy Commissioner. YCM is a group of young people of Manipur campaigning for free and fair election in the state. It has been organizing statewide awareness campaigns in the form of youth debates. Incidents of arson, ransacking, intimidation, beating up of journalists, and threatening of women, including the Meira Paibi, are on the rise in Manipur, the representation said. On December 21, 2021, one Ningthojam Rohit, aged 20 years, a student of Thoubal College, was shot dead at his residence in Hayrok of Thoubal District. His father was also shot and is still struggling for his life in a hospital. His surviving brother lodged a police complaint the next day, pointing out the 6 persons, including Thokchom Putro, the brother of sitting BJP MLA of Hayrok Assembly Constituency Thokchom Radesham, are responsible for the killing. However, till date, no arrest has been made in connection with the incident. In fact, this is not the first time a police complaint has been lodged on the deteriorating law and order situation in Hayrok area. At least half a dozen pre-poll related violence complaints were lodged to the Hayrok police station in the last few months, but police are reportedly remaining mere spectator to the escalating violence, and there is gripping sense of fear amongst the public as the rule of law has totally collapsed, the representation mentioned. Huidrom Ronnie Balachano, staff reporter of Naharol Githaudang Daily, has been selected for the Kelen Tokchom Trust KTT Media Fellowship 2021-22 award on Vanishing Playfields of Manipur and its impact on health and sports. Ronnie Bala is a resident of Ishok Mamang Lekai, Nambol, Bishnupur district of Manipur. She has 7 years experience in journalism. Her educational qualification is Master in Sociology and Bachelor of Journalism. The Media Fellow will explore the impact of vanishing playfields in health and sports of the society through research and documentation in the next 3 months with effect from January 2022. She will be rewarded a sum of Rs 50,000 to support her research and travel, etc. The Rising People's Party, RPP, a new political party based in Nagaland, has sought clarification from the Nagaland government regarding the controversial December 16 program at Nagaland House, New Delhi. The RPP called the event as the RSS-backed program. According to reports, on December 16, the RSS-backed Bharatiya Christian Manch organized a pre-Christmas program at Nagaland House, New Delhi. RSS leader Indresh Kumar is reported to have passed remarks on conversion provoking angry reactions from United Christian Forum, an umbrella body of Christian organizations that monitors human rights violation against Christians in India, say the RPP in a press release. The RPP say that the December 16 program seems to have been a propaganda meeting propagating a political agenda. The party further said that the controversial program made headlines in most of the national daily newspapers. This avoidable controversy has soiled the image of Nagaland, for which the state government is solely responsible, it cautioned. The press release then said the Rising People's Party strongly condemns the usage of Nagaland House for religious propaganda and political party activities. The RPP added that except for official functions of the state government, no Nagaland House in any part of India is permitted to allow political party activities within its premises, and such is highly condemnable. The Congress Party in Meghalaya has reiterated its demand for an independent probe into the alleged illegal mining and transportation of coal in Meghalaya. An independent inquiry should be constituted so that facts should come out. As of now, the state is becoming poorer because there is maximum revenue leakage from coal, limestone. Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC Working President PN Siam told reporters in Shillong on Wednesday. He said, ask any common man in the coal belt areas. It is not a secret that extraction of coal is rampant. Siam then alleged that hundreds of trucks are plying during night time without any challan. Siam said that he fully agreed with the recent findings of the amicus appointed by the Meghalaya High Court that illegal mining of coal is rampant across the state. Manikanta Mutum, a noted solo worker from Manipur, continued his campaign for peaceful and free and fair election in Langtabal constituency in Imphal. He started the campaign by riding bicycle across the constituency on December 20 last. Pamphlets on free and fair election are distributed to Langtabal residents during the campaign. Elections to the 60-member Manipur Legislative Assembly are expected to be held in February or March next year. It may be recalled that Manikanta Mutum, a resident of Karam Awang Lekai, in September this year successfully finished a solo walk from Manipur to Assam, carrying the message of no to drugs and our green world, during which he planted over 1,000 saplings.
2514 lang thaban mantri khong akoi belo oi bir ba koi ai kana ai promo ida studi jaga da mai ta ko opire atuga ida ai lai ba club organization khudi mangna jo akoi lai bi ba imaging jina jo handak lak da tran dis woman bidan sabha sida akoi election da free and fair waina paisa lawdana bo thada basida mayam punamakna akoi yaminaraga support tawraga admai tawraga hadaki ai campaigns da akoi support of Vivasi, the Makasu, Manikanti,
Before we wrap up today's bulletin, giving you the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi to hold COVID-19 review meeting today. Marathon sensitized people on importance of voting right. And 1 dead, 4 injured after explosion in washroom. And that is the end of today's bulletin. Thank you for watching.